The 49ers signed Sam Darnold this offseason for depth at the quarterback position. And while many looked at Sam Darnold as nothing more than maybe a second string quarterback, recently Matt Maiocco, an NBC Sport analyst and reporter, revealed something kind of crazy about Sam Darnold and what he believes Sam Darnold offers for the 49ers. And he made this statement that's hard to believe, frankly. When Matt Maiocco was speaking about Sam Darnold, this is what he said. He might be, can I say this, the most talented thrower of the football that the 49ers have ever had. This is kind of absurd because, like I mentioned, Maiocco has been a long-time reporter for the 49ers. And as you guys know, the 49ers have had some pretty good quarterbacks and throwers of the football in their history. Better than Joe Montana, better than Steve Young. That's essentially what he's insinuating right here. But Matt continued, let's just put him in the very high echelon of guys who can just drop back in the pocket and throw the football. I think that he hasn't really had any chance to succeed since his college days are over. I think he's had 4 head coaches in 5 years, 5 offensive coordinators in 5 years. He's a talented guy. And this is actually a point of optimism, and I agree with Matt here because Sam has played on pretty terrible teams in the Jets and then the Panthers. But last year, he kind of resurrected his career and went on that winning streak and played the best he has ever. And that was under Steve Wilks, who ran a similar style offense, that play action style offense, which is similar to what Kyle Shanahan looks to run with Sam Darnold, or whoever's taking snaps back there. Sam Darnold also has the most NFL game time experience. Total in his NFL career, he's thrown for 11,767 yards with 61 touchdowns and 55 interceptions. And this is the aspect that Sam Darnold really needs to clean up. While he might be a great thrower of the football, he's not a great decision maker, which is one of the most vital things in Kyle Shanahan's offense. You can't be giving up the ball, and Kyle will bench you immediately if Sam Darnold has one of those high turnover games. But since Sam Darnold has played on such poor teams, let's look at what he was like coming out of college. First of all, let's take a look at some of his times. He ran his 40-yard dash in 4.85 seconds and his 10-yard split in 1.66 seconds. His NFL comparison coming out was Andrew Luck, who, as you guys know, was an absolute stud in the NFL. So what exactly happened to his NFL career? He was selected by the Jets 3rd overall, as I mentioned, and he went to a team that had nothing, and his offensive line was abysmal, leading him to get hit multiple times, and him starting seeing ghosts in the pocket led to further bad decision making and led to those interceptions in the ghastly New York stint. He then kind of resurrected his career at Carolina, and the last part of his career he ended super solid. Now he just needs to enter the 49ers locker room, which is instantly the most talented group of guys he's been around, and prove that the 3rd overall selection wasn't a mistake. He was just in a terrible situation for quarterbacks. And Kyle Shanahan's system has been known for being great for quarterbacks. Sam Darnold looks to break into the starting lineup against number 3 overall pick in Trey Lance as well. He's another quarterback who hasn't lived up to his billing, but that's mainly due to injuries and lack of playing time. The 49ers still really don't know what they have in Trey Lance. But Kyle Shanahan has mentioned it's a competition between Sam Darnold and Trey Lance. So who do you guys think is going to win? Is it going to be Trey Lance, the largely gifted athlete, or the pure thrower of the football, the greatest thrower on 49ers history, according to Matt Maiocco? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below and what you think about him coming out and saying that Sam Darnold, of all people, is the best thrower of the football in 49ers history. I would say that's Joe Montana.